And then for Cleveland, Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Zeller. Love comes in for Smith, and Jay's subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Evan Turner is out there with Bogut. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Len, and it's Doherty in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Bogut sends a screen for Butler. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
Cavaliers ball.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Kyrie Irving is second, Nikola Mirotic fourth.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He finished with 45 points, and the basket seemed pretty big to him. He didn't miss a whole lot all night. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Outside Butler. He dishes it to Turner. And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
The shot's good from Jay.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Left side, Butler. Fader on the way. Butler can't get that one to fall.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
James, the pass to Jay. From downtown, Chicago grabs the miss. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Len with a screen on Dallenberg. And Turner kicks to Bogut. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on LeBron James.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the evening. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Zeller's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Irving passes to Jay. For the 3. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Zeller. And that's now 6 points for Kyrie Irving. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bogut kicks to Turner. The shot is off. LeBron with some nice D. Inside, here's Jay, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know,
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency to start.
and that's part of his greatness. I mean, in big games, he always performs, lays it out. He loves the games where everybody's watching, and you can see why. This is a big-time performer here.
Checking out the group for David Blatt to start the second half. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Jay, and it's Kaman in at the center position.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Gasol setting the pick for Rose. Up off the screen, and that one's good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And the Bulls making a change here. Mirotic is checked in. They double him with Noah. Gasol with the steal. Outside Rose. Shot from free throw range. And that one hits back iron. The Cavaliers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Chicago timeout call. Okay, fans, now coming out of the corner.
J.R. Smith's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Into the lineup for the Cavaliers.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's the screen. Rose against Irving. Rose attacking.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't, Kevin. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Kamen's shot is good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Outside Rose. Poked away. Irving with the steal. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Rose double teamed. Gasol attacking and stolen by Kaman. Irving against Rose. Kaman a screen on Rose. Here's Jay. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Gasol. And again, no good by Chicago.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Such a wide-open look. 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
A nice shot by Gasol.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Noah with the block. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Rose dishes to Mirotic. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Passes it to Butler. That's tipped. Irving against Rose. Here's Jay. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Really an extraordinary game for Jay. He's got 26 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Alex Len's checked in for Noah. Bogut comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Doherty in for Rose. Then for the Cavaliers, Samuel Dalembert, who's checked in for Kaman. Cody Zeller comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Irving. Shot clock at 3. Rob. Here's Jay.
Oh!
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And he gets it to go. Jay's got 9 points in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result. Of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Here's Doherty. They get it back. Len can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Butler kicks to Doherty. Fires from the corner. The Cavaliers pull it in. Dallenberg's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
First free throw is good. Cavaliers making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 11 seconds left in the 3rd. Now here's Turner. The floater, and he lays it up and in. Turner's got 8 points.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers on top, opening up a huge gap. From the United Center in Chicago, back. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah's checked in for Bogut. Gasol comes in for Portis. Turner's checked in for Dunleavy. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Andre Robertson. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for the Cavaliers. Jay comes in for Irvin. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. And it's Turner in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's time for an injury report. Now let's check in with our Doris Burke for an update on Derrick Rose. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with head athletic trainer for the Chicago Bulls. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. They say that he is most likely going to be unavailable for the rest of the postseason. A very tough break for him and the team, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
No good off the front iron. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Gets it to fall in the bucket from Jay. Jay's got 38 points.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Here's Gasol. And Dallenberg pulls it down. Dallenberg's got his 6th rebound. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Stolen away. Here's Jay, and that one is stuffed right through.
Come on.